one node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Haley's not happy going here.
Oh, she's not?
No. Let's see.
No, but no. Okay. Yeah, but we got all the company mom. She hasn't slept much today. You gotta let her sleep, okay?
What?
She hasn't slept much today, so you gotta let her sleep. Still in Vegas?
Yeah.
Vegas?
I haven't played since he went to the hospital.
Jay?
Vegas.
Jay? Are you guys talking about Jay?
No, where Daddy's game is. Takes place where Uncle Jay lives.
From where Uncle Jay lives?
Yup.
Do you know where his house is?
No, I don't. I just know he lives in Las Vegas.
You just know he lives in Las Vegas?
Yeah, do you want your hat back?
You can put that on.
Yeah, it's your shower tattoo.
Star Wars? I'm gonna put that on.
Another access point. Let's get me to the second node.
Hey. Interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, we're gonna go back out and open the box.
This is Finley?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Some bird cloths from Auntie Sarah. Hey, bud, no. This is baby stuff. There's dog fur all over the floor, bud. Stop. Just stop. Okay? Leave her alone. Let her sleep. Don't touch her again. If you wake her
I'm
up.
gonna hold her
No.
hand.
No, she needs to sleep. I'm gonna go put her on the bassinet so she can sleep. Unless you can leave her alone.
She's sad.
Yeah, she just got woken up.
What?
She just got woken up, dude.
Because you were avoiding her?
No, because you were in her face.
Of San Diego. Can you tell me the stuff about what we do in San Diego?
I don't know what you were asking. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Whoops.
Oh, San Diego!
You know what, bud? Come here. I'm sorry, I was reading. Okay? I'm sorry. Thank you for trying to help. I appreciate it, but accident. There you go. Big. Bit. Stay out here, okay?
What?
Stay out here, okay?
Oh, San Diego! Today, Bounce Sports San Diego. Bounce Sports San Diego. Bounce Sports San Diego. Bounce Sports San Diego. Bounce
Hey, bud.
Sports
Please stop.
San Diego.
Please stop.
Valley
shut down the secondary network.
Sports. San
No order for the
Diego.
Falcons. No more shows.
Move your head.
I would bet you appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The Falcons had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first period arced up in the
Mommy,
What do you, baby?
can you do me a favor? Say baseball, San Diego.
Baseball, San Diego.
And then Valley Sports, San Diego.
San Diego.
And Maine.
Ooh, good. Auntie Sarah sent you some awesome stuff.
What are they?
Fuzzy posters to color.
What?
Some fuzzy posters to color and some fine paint by number. They're magic paint with water.
Okay.
Can you
I've taken care of those notes.
put the numbers
Now I
up?
just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Because they're crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You use water.
You
It paints it. Mm-hmm.
use water?
Yeah, Mommy used to have a bunch like that.
What is it? So, X-A-I-R.
He says, welcome, baby Finley. We are so happy for you. Baby Finley is so cute and Xavier will be the best big brother ever. Love, Sarah and Phil.
Well, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Auntie Sarah and Sarah's mom sis. Kissing with the fact that she's trying to eat my face. She's hungry.
She's trying to eat face. X-A-I-E-R-R-R-R.
There are about too many R's there.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. Right. How to get in?
Auntie Anna gave me 2 stuff.
Sarah got you some stuff too. Do you want to color these posters?
Stuff. Why did you take little Sarah off?
Do you want to keep it up?
It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. Does this rain channel fetch a price? I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around.
There. Time to draw this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the pipe can get rid of all of the water.
Orange.
Glide in? Purge left these machines behind. Could sneak by them. Go to the big one first. Frost won't help here. The machine was born for the cold. gather these while I can. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Come on.
Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
The scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast. They knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Overhang.
I'll still hurt it.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
This'll break my fall. You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. I'll dry off. Eventually. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds,
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Worland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet. Ready for anything now? Looks like that elevator I found earlier. I can catch a ride instead of climbing back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city. That... Go. How much did all this cost?
show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Gonna need a lot of shards to get this place up and running.
Going down!
Where they can play. You know, I'm part.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the Grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good
experience a great many things.
Holograms are illusions, though. Someone's been out in the wilds for a while.
I better get going.
Make sure to stay in touch.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Drone's reconnected now.
Good choice.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh. Maybe if it had power...
Transmitting.
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. I know Varl meant well bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia?
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around.
What was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
This should help.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes.
I'm just a native in the depths of a Gov science lab.
They're not natives. I'm talking to Jason.
Can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Hi, Jason!
Thanks.
I don't know if you heard Xavier just say hi.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to.
Surprised you're not in bed.
See him bring some ale from out east.
Hi!
He said hi.
Get used to it.
Is he at school?
Probably not.
Can you ask him?
I'm sure he can hear you.
What?
I said I'm sure he can hear you.
Is he in
I am in bed. No, she's not at school. He's in bed. He's about to go to sleep.
Yeah, bud. He's in bed.
Everyone's in bed.
Everyone?
Yeah. Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
So everyone in the other states of the United States are they?
No, not everyone. In
California, it's early.
Mia's up in Maryland with her grandma.
What?
Mia's up in Maryland with her grandma.
Nene?
No, that's not her grandma.
Everything all right?
Whose grandma?
You seem like you and Varl were down at that basement.
Mia's? What's her name?
Mia's daddy's grandma.
Okay.
What's her name?
What we're gonna do for you?
What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
You don't know what Mia's dad's name
Yeah,
is?
It's Dustin.
Dustin.
Mia's dad's name is Dustin. And her grandma's name is Trish.
Pictures. Not much like there, but I did find out about the holofilms. Images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram light shows. I bet they pay a lot of sharks for those hogs.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch my funny too.
Getting the hang of this data good thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful.
Of the
Well, that
United
makes sense to me.
States!
I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars.
Should I grow a
Even let
mustache
the
like that?
damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Now, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their
It's
stuff?
pretty much already like that.
Yeah,
I
well,
smell something.
I wasn't expecting it to be that fast.
It might be the spam.
Try not to get hurt.
Or it could be the mac and cheese.
I see someone's been playing a strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Cthulhu. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Some 89 Hetfield stash.
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always says. Anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, yes. You be careful.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
Are you feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old one lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Scions made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Scions, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she
Tilda?
described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of times.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths still trust each other.
Maybe. You brought up Lost before.
You farted.
You farted. When Hades discovered what it was and sent the eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. That seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think you can even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were only new. So I can't let myself dwell on it. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, our mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
Going to bed, love you, Mikey.
Night, Jason. I'll play with you this weekend.
I'd like to see her try.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
So the old ones had cows and sea cows, but they didn't look the same.
Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. Hey, I just, wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
And look, about earlier.
Forget it. Was there anything else?
So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay, well... keep at it, I guess. So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. What else can you tell me about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself?